Hello, I'm Sue Cooper and this is a general English presentation for E2 English and Environment. Today we will look at the simple past tense using nominal sentences. Simple present tense nominal sentences use am, are and is. For example, I am a teacher, you are smart, he is at home, we are students. But simple past tense nominal sentences use was and were. For example, I was a teacher, you were smart, he was at home, we were students. I, he, she, it was, we, you, they were. Let's review nominal sentences in the simple past tense. For the simple past, we use was and were plus noun, adjective or verb, adverb. For example, I was a student last year. Noun. You were happy a few minutes ago. Adjective. He was at Sarah's house on Saturday. Adverb. Next time, we'll look at verbal sentences, which are sentences using a verb. Here's a preview. I sorted the trash, you climbed the mountain, he borrowed my book. Functions of the simple past tense. The simple past tense is used for single events now finished. For example, I was a cook last year, he was angry this morning, you were in the city yesterday. Or for repeated events, also now finished. My friends were at my house every day. We always had a lot of homework. I cooked fried rice every day last week. Simple past nominal sentence, positive form. Subject plus be, was, were, plus adjective or noun or adverb of place. For example, I was active, adjective. You were a teacher, noun. He was in the garden, adverb. We were lazy, adjective. They were farmers, noun. She was at home, adverb. Simple past nominal sentence positive form. Examples. Subject, they, we, I, Mr. Baker, the plastic trash. Be, was, were. Adjective, noun, adverb. Interested, polite, trash recyclers, an environmentalist, in the garden, on the ground. Say aloud 5 different sentences, choosing one word or phrase from each column. For example, I was in the garden. Your turn. Well done. Simple past nominal sentence positive form. Repeat the sentences. 1. Mr. Baker was interested. 2. I was an environmentalist. 3. The plastic trash was on the ground. 4. We were trash recyclers. 5. They were in the garden. Now read them aloud. Awesome! Simple past nominal sentence negative form. To make it negative, we must change the positive sentence by adding the word not. For example, I was not active. You were not a teacher. He was not in the garden. We were not lazy. They were not farmers. She was not at home. Examples. Subject: you, she, they, Ari and I, Mrs. Darcy. Negative verb to be was not or wasn't. Wasn't is a short version of was not. Were not or weren't. Weren't is a short version of were not. Plus adjective, noun, adverb. Awake, helpful, a scientist, dancers, at John's house, in the kitchen. Say aloud 5 different sentences, choosing one word or phrase from each column. For example, Mrs. Darcy wasn't awake. Your turn. Well done. Simple past nominal sentence negative form. Repeat the sentences. 1. They were not dancers. 2. Mrs. Darcy was not awake. 3. You weren't in the kitchen. 4. She wasn't helpful. 5. Ari and I were not at John's house. Now read them aloud. Awesome! Simple past nominal sentence interrogative form. That means a question. To make a question, we must change the word order. To be, was or were, changes position to the beginning of the sentence. For example, was I active? Were you a teacher? Was he in the garden? Were they farmers? Let's try some examples. First of all, was or were. Then subject, he, you and Jane, I, Mr. Martin, my parents. Plus adjective, noun, adverb, strong, clever, a manager, tourists, at the beach. Say aloud 5 different sentences, choosing one word or phrase from each column. For example, were my parents at the beach? Your turn. Well done. Repeat the sentences. 1. Was Mr. Martin a manager? 2. Were you and Jane tourists? 3. Was he strong? 4. Was I clever? 5. Were my parents at the beach? Now read them aloud. Awesome! In this video, we studied the simple past tense with nominal sentences. Check out the next E2 video about the simple past tense with verbal sentences. This was a general English presentation by Sue Cooper for E2 English and Environment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.